Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here, and we are doing our weekend energy reading for the weekend of December 19th, 2025. I am going to fix this camera. Please just hold on one second. There we go. Okay, there we go. Anyway, it's a new moon. So we got the new moon. Yeah, woo, woo, woo. So don't forget, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe because, of course, I am losing subscribers as we speak. You know, I don't know. Every time I tune in, I lost a few more. Please like, share, and subscribe, share, and leave a comment below if you possibly can. And thank you, most importantly, thank you so much for being here. So for this weekend, I am using the Moon and Stars Tarot by Jayne Wallace because there's a full moon, or I'm sorry, a new moon today. I am going to do a clarifying card with the Starry Beginnings card from Cassi White. And then, of course, we're doing a 3-card pick with our Moonology Oracle Cards from Yasmin Boland. So, without further ado, let me get started shuffling these cards. We're going to pull, you know the program, right? We're going to pull a couple cards. We're going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull a Starry Beginnings clarifying card. And then we'll take we'll talk about it. We'll see what we get, right, for this weekend energy. And this is weekend energy for, December 19th. 2025 weekend energy for December 19th, 2025. Many of us are, of course, coming into the holiday season here. Well, we're in the season, but many of us will be definitely enjoying a lot of family and friends coming up, if not already. This card flipped out. I don't know what it is. It flipped out upside down. I mean, with the back towards me, but I'm going to keep it because it flipped out. So let's see a couple more cards here. So flip that. This is interesting. Interesting. We'll see what we get for a clarifying card. Whoa, this one flipped out. Let's just hold on to the energy this weekend, right? Or this weekend. First card I get, 3 of Swords, and it says heartbreak. Oh my goodness. All right, so 3 of Swords, heartbreak. You know what? It's almost like, for some of us, not all of us, some of us really don't get into the holidays. Nothing wrong with that. And there's usually very good reasons why. Heartbreak, right? When you get the 3 of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck, this is a heartbreak that has taken place in the past. And you are recovering from it, right? We are recovering from this heartbreak, or we have recovered from it. But you know what? We've kept the pain. We get it. It's in our back pocket, right? Like, I don't want to do that again. Keeping in mind that this may be really a weekend of, I just see like tiptoeing around, right? Tiptoeing around like the elephant in the room for some of us. And you know what? That's okay. Because I heard keeping the peace might be a more important thing to do. So I then look down and we have the Hanged Man, which is stillness. And what is he doing? He's hanging here. He's looking at things from a different perspective. He's just hanging there. His one leg is not, he can certainly get on the ground, loosen himself, and get upright and start moving forward. But he is choosing to kind of just stay here, looking, listening, getting a new perspective, getting enlightened on what is going on, who is in the room, what's going on, just the whole thing, right? It might not be a bad weekend to just say, yes, we all have our opinions. Yes, we all have, things that we want to say or do or whatever, but it might be a good weekend for some of us to not do every single thing, right, that we want to say or do. We then get this 10 of Swords, and this says conclusions. It's almost like, we can move forward, but some things may be coming to an end. This may be, and this is sometimes in my life, and I'm going to use an example. After I sit in the Hanged Man and I'm looking and I know what I feel, right, in the past, that heartbreak that I've had, and then I get this 10 of Swords, conclusions. I just heard for some of us, this may be, and this is for entertainment purposes only, but this may be cutting some people out of our lives, which actually leads to a really good thing, because as we move forward, we don't have that drama. We don't have those issues, right? I really don't want to give this type of a reading right around the holidays, but you know what? I think it needs to be said sometimes that we have to like protect ourselves, right? And let me show you this last card here, which is a 26, which is an 8, which is infinity. And look at this fire, like this red, right? And it says everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. And that's actually what I was going to talk about, not even knowing what this card said, just seeing this like fiery, image. If, we've created it, now it's time to learn from it, right? Why? And with the 26, which is an 8, which is like infinity, kind of what goes around comes around, or we're just going along on this path of life. It's going to keep going, right? Even if we're not here, it's going to keep going. So we just, and I'm not saying anybody's going anywhere, just so you know, but it's just, having this feeling this weekend of maybe needing to step back, assess, watch people, look at things, and say, you know what, I'm going to move forward, and I am going to draw some conclusions on where I'm going next on my journey, right? That may or may not include some people, some events, some situations. It might not just be people. I mean, it might be like, I'm never going to that event again. If, I can't do that. That's an annual thing. I can't do it anymore. And you know what? It's okay what you decide. Sit with yourself, meditate on it if you have to, and just know that it might just be time to move forward on cutting some things, some people, some situations out of our lives as we move forward. Again, not forgetting though, everything is as we've created. Everything that we experience, we've brought that, we've created that energy. One other thing that I wanted to share, and I heard this week, or maybe in the last week or two, it's not even a case of putting up a boundary or closing a door, although it might be, okay? And let's not forget, this is all for entertainment purposes only, but it might be just closing a screen door. And I heard somebody say, you know what, it's closing the screen, not closing the solid door, closing the screen door to keep the bugs out, but have the cool breeze come in, right? Sometimes there are people, like at some get-togethers or in some situations, that I just go hang out with other people. No big deal. Don't even know that person's there. Don't take part in certain situations or certain things or events, whatever. So just keep that in mind. It might not be closing a door and a solid boundary, but it might be closing the screen door. And I love that. Keeping the bugs out, but still enjoying the cool breeze. So heard that analogy this week or last week or whenever it was, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and I'm happy to share it with you. That all being said, let's shuffle these Moonology cards because it is a new moon today. So think about, do we need a message from Spirit, a message from Father Sky, Mother Earth Gaia, our beautiful moon, right? Perhaps we have a message from the moon today that might help to clarify some things for us. So I'm going to do a couple more shuffles. And here. Oh. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'll pick them up at some point. So here we go. This is card 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Think about which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. If you picked card 1, you got the North Node. And this says, step out of your comfort zone. Only you know if you're ready to step out of your comfort zone or not. But it's almost like the energy I just heard. If you step out of that comfort zone a little bit, new opportunities will arise. It will give the universe an opportunity to present you with new people, new situations, new opportunities that will help to, like I just heard, kind of grow you in a new direction. So that's card 1. If you picked card 2, you got the disseminating moon. Never heard of that, but you got the disseminating moon. And that's card 2. And it says, take time to breathe out. When you're like, and you're just, I'm like, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and do some box breathing, do some breathing that you can, just really all we can control in life is our breath. I mean, when it comes down to it, but, just breathing in and out and just breathing out. Everything's good. This too shall pass. And if you picked card 3, you got the mutable moon, and it says, nothing is yet set in stone. So if you got this card, you know what? Just knowing nothing, it's mutable, it's changeable. Things are still changing. It may not be time, it may be, but it may not be time to make that decision yet on whatever decision you're making, or it may not be time, you don't have the answers you need yet because you don't have all the information yet. So keeping that in mind. All right, my friends, as you know, this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, we're all just going to go forward, and we'll be back next week. I will be back, as you know, on Mondays with my 3-card quick pick a cards. On Tuesdays are my Super Duper Girl Shorts. On Wednesdays are my Astrology Horoscope Tarot readings. Thursdays are my weekly energy readings. And here we are on Friday with my weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. So we'll see. I will see you soon, and we will be back, and we'll be moving forward as we always do. Just in a good way, the most positive way we can, with unconditional love and with, you know, that breathing in and out, and really centering in ourselves and moving forward. So there you go. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. And with that, namaste.